Hey guys, so I don't know what I'm going to talk about. So I just clicked on the camera and whatever pops up, it pops up. So we're going to have a little bit of fun today because who knows what I'm going to talk about. It could be a political, it could be not, it could be music, it could be not, it could be both. Who knows? Who knows? I'm going to call this Mind Soup. Mind Soup. That sounds like something. It sounds like Mad TV meets Saturday Night Live meets 90s MTV. So cool. I'm really. In fact, let's talk about that. Let's talk about the 90s really fast. Um, I love the 90s. I'm really inspired by that time. Um, I think what I like about it is like the weirdness, what comes out of it. I don't know. Like, it's really interesting and weird. In fact, hold on, I'll be right back. I got some. I got Daria, what is my favorite 90s TV show of all time. And I got My So-Called Life, what is my favorite 90s TV show of all time. And I think what I like about these kind of off the wall, kind of, I don't want to say depressing, but kind of angsty teen shows from the 90s is they're just so good. I don't know. It's something about them what makes them so good and real and raw and kind of like music, actually. The music. And speaking of music of the 90s, um, as you know, I love grunge, but I love other genres that came out from that time. Does anyone remember the band Cake? Or in Primus? Yeah, Cake and Primus. They were kind of like back, I guess. As in, they were kind of a funky, kind of hip-hoppy, but rock and roll band mix. It's very interesting, actually. Um, um, yeah. So, the process of making YouTube videos. See, I'm just going off the wall crazy. The process of making my YouTube videos at least is really difficult because you have to think of a topic, and when you think of the topic, you have different ideas usually, and when you say nope, you think of that, and when you make the video, you're like, oh, I really don't want to make this, but after you're done, you're like, it's fine, let's put it on YouTube. uh, you know, I guess that's how it goes. Let's talk about um love has always been a really difficult topic to me, actually. It's not like I don't feel love or anything, because I do. It's just, love is different for everybody. Um, love can really suck. It can feel nice. It can feel terrible. It can feel everything. Love is basically life. It's life. Um, It's just, if you fall in love with him or her, or, intersex or whatever, you just, it's complicated, man. It's just, you fall in love, and you can't help who you fall in love with, and it's just, oh, And it makes me think, like, what would happen if you fall in love with a person who maybe your ideas of life don't really match his or hers? Um, they don't match at all. So what do you do, at that time? I always think of that because I am a very political-minded person, but at the same time, I don't know, I feel I can now, if I dated somebody who was like, I'm a straight up Nazi, yeah, I'm gonna leave them. I'm gonna say, nope, get out of my life, because I don't do Nazis. I don't like Nazis, and the same thing. But when they say, I'm kind of conservative, I'm kind of, this or that, I will, I don't agree with that, but if you have a good personality, I can stay with you. So I don't know. If anyone ever feels that way, leave it down in the comment section. Let's talk about Kurt Cobain. Just Kurt Cobain in general. Not Kurt Cobain as a rock star, not Kurt Cobain as, a famous person, but Kurt Cobain as basically, not even Kurt Cobain as an idea, but more of Kurt Cobain as an artist. Because he was more than just a music artist. He was if you go back and look at some of his works, you probably shouldn't. Because I feel bad, looking at his diaries and stuff. But at the same time, they put them out there, so I don't know. But, I'll admit, as a Kurt Cobain fan and Kurt Cobain crazy person, I actually did look at some of his diaries online and some of his artwork, and I feel bad for that, but come on, people, even though I hate the shallowness of people, I'm not shallow, I'm just kind of, celebrity is sad but true. Sad but true. But, see, even I have thoughts. Yeah, Kurt Cobain. I feel like he was a person of gratitude. And you can see that in his art. And by art, I mean like pictures and music and stuff like that. You can see that in his. He was looking for more gratitude. Same goes with anybody. I mean, if you look at like Jim Morrison of The Doors, the same kind of thing. I just find that interesting in a way. I don't know. Well, that's all really until my camera freaks out on me. Okay, have a good day, people.